Hello everyone, and welcome back to Growing with Professor Brown. Over the last couple of weeks, I have been developing a new resource for my students and all of you. Today, we're going to take a look at my new website and weekly newsletter, as well as some free gardening resources that I think you're going to find very useful. I'll start here in the student section. This part of the website is primarily designed for my students, and it explains how I'm using the site alongside my classes. You'll find information about where to access weekly updates, newsletters, syllabi, and other class-related materials. The goal here is to reduce email clutter and make it easier to find everything in one place, both during the semester and beyond. Even if you're not a current student, the section still gives a clear overview of how the website is organized. This resources page is a curated list of gardening tools and references that I regularly recommend to my students and community gardeners. These are practical, science-based resources, many of them focused on Southern California, but useful well beyond that as well. For California native plants, CalScape is one of the best databases available. It's incredibly helpful for plant selection, habitat information, and understanding which plants are appropriate for your specific location. For pest and disease questions, the UC Integrated Pest Management Program is a go-to resource. It provides reliable, research-based guidance on diagnosing problems and managing them using non-toxic and preventative approaches whenever possible. You'll also find resources like Get Chip Drop, which can be a great source of free mulch, and seasonal guidance like the monthly checklists from the Rogers Gardens blog, which I personally check every month. I'll continue adding to this page over time as I find resources worth recommending. Next, I want to show you the weekly newsletter, which is published here directly on the website. Each edition follows a consistent structure so that it's easy to scan and come back to later. At the top, you'll find a brief introduction and then a For Students section. This includes class updates for the week, schedule notes, and anything students need to know heading into class. The In the Garden section focuses on seasonal gardening topics, what to work on right now, and why the timing matters. In Sustainable Living, I explore a sustainability topic. Sometimes that's a practical concept, and other times it's a broader perspective. And finally, Thought of the Week is a space for short reflections, quotes, or personal notes, something to slow down and think about as your week begins. And if you're watching this at launch, you can read all 2 newsletters. Don't worry, it's a growing library. New editions are published every Sunday, and you can read them here anytime, or sign up to receive an email notification when a new one goes live. Speaking of which, there's a free email list you can join if you'd like updates delivered directly to your inbox. You can choose one or both options: a brief email each Sunday when the weekly newsletter is published, or email alerts whenever a new YouTube video goes live. Of course, you can always subscribe and turn on notifications directly on YouTube. This is just an option for anyone who prefers email. All of these resources are free to use, and I hope they're helpful. Feel free to share them with anyone who might benefit. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out these other videos, and I'll see you next time.